Hello people, I am the Real Comic Book Gamer, and today I'm going to be talking about Luke Skywalker in The Force Awakens, because I just felt like now was the right time, because I think everyone has seen the movie now, and obviously spoilers if you have not seen the movie, but anyways, I think everyone has. So yeah, let's get into it. So, Luke Skywalker, I thought the scene with him was handled very well. I liked it, one of my favorite parts of the movie. The music matched up, cinematography was great, everything was really good with that scene, even though it was only like a second, no dialogue or anything. But the character of Luke, how he got to this point, to me, does not match up with the character we know. Obviously, he's changed because he's not going to stay the same as he was like 20 years ago, but stuff just does not add up with the character of Luke. Because, well, first off, how did Kylo Ren kill all of them? Obviously, we will get stuff explained in Episode 8, but I hate the crutch that everyone is using, which is just, hey, you don't like something with Episode 7? Don't worry, Episode 8 will fix every single plot hole ever in this movie. And I don't like that. This movie needs to be able to stand on its own two legs and be a good solo movie. You can't just be like, hey, next movie will explain everything. Just look at The New Hope. It's amazing on its own. You don't need Empire Strikes Back to fix anything for that movie. The Empire Strikes Back does a great job of continuing the story, but it's not there to fix anything from like A New Hope, to where with Force Awakens, everyone's just like, don't worry, Episode 8 will fix everything. But anyways, Luke, so Kylo Ren, how did he destroy the Jedi? Well, these new Jedi that Luke was trying to train, did Luke just say like, hey, don't worry, I'm gonna go out and get some groceries, you kids behave, don't murder each other, and then it just comes back and Kylo Ren killed everyone? I really want to know how that happened, because I honestly don't see how Luke could have allowed that to happen. But that's one of my smaller gripes, because that is something that will be explained later on. But my biggest gripe is Luke himself. He fought so hard for the rebellion that even if this happened, even if his whole new Jedi Order got destroyed, I don't see him doing this. I have a hard time believing that this Luke saw his Jedi Order, his new Jedi Order, get destroyed, and just runs away. This is the same Luke that goes through losing his aunt and uncle, seeing them reduced to skeletons. They were the closest things he had to parents, and then watching old Ben die in front of him when Ben Kenobi was his new teacher that had been revealing the world to him and showing him, hey, there's this thing called the Force, and teaching him, and he got attached to him. And then in Episode 5, he gets his butt kicked and his hand cut off by his father. He learns that that's his father. His father's been the one who's been hunting him and doing all these terrible things. His world gets shaken up again by learning that that is his father, and he wants him to join the dark side. And he doesn't, because like, no, of course I'm not going to do that. I'm not crazy. And then Episode 6, he learns that Leia is his sister, and he tries to bring his father back, and he fights for the rebellion. He fights for what he believes in. Goes through all this crap for a better tomorrow to fight for what he believes in. And then he just decides to leave it because his Jedi Order gets destroyed? What? Are you kidding me? How is this the same character? I just don't get it. How is this Luke, who went through so many trials and tribulations and so much crap, his Jedi Order gets destroyed and he throws a tantrum. He's like, nope, I'm gonna go to exile. Remember at the end of Return of the Jedi, when Darth Vader mentions Leia and he starts beating the living crap out of Darth Vader? Yeah, like, that seems like he's very protective of Leia, right? Well, then how come he just leaves her? It's just, I don't see Luke, someone who fought so hard for his vision of this better tomorrow, that he would go and leave. Like, he fought so hard for the rebellion. I don't see him throwing it all away. And him, Luke, Leia, and Han seemed inseparable at the end of Return of the Jedi. All they had been through, they seemed inseparable. And then Luke just leaves, not telling them where he's going, leaves a map for whoever knows why. And what? How is this the same Luke that went through all of this stuff? How is this the same Luke that fought so hard? And then he's just like, oh, well, you know, my Padawans, they all died because of Kylo Ren, so I'm just going to run away instead of dealing with the problem. Are you kidding me? He's dealt with stuff just as bad, if not worse. And now he runs away. I'm sorry, because Luke's one of my favorite characters. To me, he has the best character development of any character in movies ever. Like, those 3 movies, it was great seeing him develop as a character. It was amazing. He started out as this whiny boy on a farm who ends up being this awesome Jedi. He goes through so much, has great character progression, and then he jumps to this guy who just runs away. It doesn't make any sense. especially because Kylo Ren is the minority there. You know, the rebels, they're the good guys now. They're the ones who, well, they were always the good guys, but they're the one with the majority now. And he's just like, nope, runs away. He's been in way tougher situations with way more emotional stress put on him, but now it's time to run away. Really? I just don't buy that as the Luke I know. Again, he's older now. He's going to have changed, but to fight that hard and then just give up that easily, I don't buy it. I think it's stupid. I think it's bad writing. But that is just my opinion. I really do want to hear your guys' opinion on this in the comments below. I know I'm just going to see a lot of people call me a fag for saying anything bad about The Force Awakens, because sorry that I have an opinion. But anyways, I do really want to know your guys' opinions in the comments below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Also, I know there's been abundance of Star Wars videos lately and like no Arkham Knight videos. That's because Arkham Knight has not been launching for me. It crashes every time I try to play it. Well, every time I try to launch it, it doesn't even like launch the game at all. It just crashes because that good old PC port. Just want to keep you guys updated on that. It randomly worked the other day, and then after that, every time I've tried to play it, it just crashes. So yeah, if I can get it to work, I'll post some more Arkham Knight videos. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like.